Hey, in today's video, we're gonna teach you guys how to set a fence post without using any concrete. We're just gonna use virgin soil, a level, a shovel, and a tamping bar. Come on, let's go. Let's dig right into it. No, well, actually, sorry, let's tamp right into it. We already got our hole dug. It should be just a little bit bigger than our fence post. Our hole is about 12 inches in diameter. Our fence post is 5 inches. We're using a round post because round posts tamp a lot harder than square posts do. It's all about how every compaction works around the post. It works around circular better than square. We dug our hole to 32 inches, just deep enough for us to accomplish what we're doing. And in today's video, we are using a pointed post instead of a blunt post. And what that means, at the bottom, it comes to a point. This is meant for the driving application. If you're gonna hand set, definitely don't get the pointed. You wanna get the blunt, flat. 100% I would be buying blunts because you're gonna pay a little bit less money. I know what you're thinking, it's not that kind of a blunt. Now, in a perfect world, you really want your post to be in the center of the hole. If you're up to the edge of the hole like this, well, now all you can do is you can tamp around 2/3 of the post. So there's an area back here you can't even get your tamper into. So ideally, if you're gonna set a fence line, try to set center of the hole. If it's too close to the edge of the hole, maybe shave it just a little bit so that way you can go ahead and get your post rammer in there and you can tamp. One thing you don't want to do, you don't want to take all your dirt and shove it all in the hole and then just tamp it a couple times and call it good. You're going to have a really poor tamping job. And the reason it's not going to be that great is because we're packing really hard on the surface, but all the dirt that's down at the very bottom is going to be loose because there's no way to hit it hard enough to compact it. If we throw all this dirt in there and we compact the top, there's no way for us to pack all the way at the bottom. The bottom's always gonna be loose because we should have brought it up in increment lifts, probably about 5 lifts. It'd be like trying to pack this pile of dirt. I jumped on it, so it should be compact all the way down to the bottom. It's compacted really good right here because my weight was on it, but here on the sides and underneath it, it's still loose. Even though it's compacted really good right here. You can see it just breaking through. We had too big of a lift in there. Think of like a trifle. It has a whole bunch of different layers. This is essentially like a not very good tasting trifle. It has a whole bunch of different layers we're gonna put back in the hole. Okay. We're gonna probably put 3 or 4 shovelfuls in there. We're pretty good right there. So that was about 3. I'm just gonna kind of lightly tamp it right now so I can set the post right where it needs to be. You can feel a little bit of resistance there. It's getting harder and more compact around the post. We want to make sure it's level all the way across. Fun fact, if you're going to tamp a post in that's wood, it's not a man-made product, it's a wood product. You can't control it. So if you get plumb off of this side and they get plumb off of this side, you might get 2 different readings. And the reason is, this side may not be 100% true as this side is. So if you're gonna tamp in a wood post, pick only 2 opposing sides. Don't pick all 4. If you pick all 4, you're gonna be pushing that post around in a circle trying to chase level or plumb. So now that we have that done, we'll pack a little bit harder. And as you can see, I can get my post rammer all the way around the post. Kind of start from the outside of the hole and work in. You're just working all the air out of that soil. That's initially what you're doing. This is really where all the hard work begins. The more energy you put into compacting the soil, the better product you're gonna get in return. The less effort you put into there, the worse the product is gonna be in return. So if you actually spend your time in packing that dirt and getting all that air out of there, the more solid this post is gonna be. Okay, we'll throw a little bit more in there. Oh yeah, that's pretty good there. And when I throw all my dirt in, I like to try to make sure that all my dirt is in the same elevation. It just makes it easier to chase all the way around the post. A little bit easier to run your tamping bar. And you still want to check plumb, check level, make sure everything's good, because you don't want to get all the way out to the top and find out that your post moved and then you can't move it because it's all compacted. And if you need to move it, just push it a little bit and tamp at the same time. Once you're running out of loose dirt. And you can see it's all pretty well packed. And down where you're working at, you can throw in another lift of soil. What we found makes a really nice tamping bar is called Strain Right. They make these awesome ones. They're called post rammers. It actually contours the roundness of the post, so it's a lot more user-friendly and easier to get around. So we're almost there. Probably about have one more lift after this and then a final tamp. I just try to work from the outside in. I'm literally here going in circles. I'm just going in circles. And as you can see, all of our loose dirt is gone. We essentially hammered it, we compacted it, took all the air out of it. Now in some cases, if you have a lot of big rocks, I mean, sometimes they're fine to use, but if you have nothing but sand in there, it may not benefit you very well. It'll hinder your compaction just a little bit. But if you need something to solid it up, to make it a little bit more solid, you can definitely try throwing some rocks in there. Now this is old farm ground clay. We've talked about it a lot on the channel before, and it compacts really, really well. Some soils that don't compact very well, sand. So if you have a sandy area, maybe you should consider driving them. Nice and solid. We did it without using any concrete. And as you can see, we're running out of dirt. Even though we put a post in there and we have all the displacement of the post, we're still running out of dirt because we're packing it harder than it was earlier. Whew. It's time for some drink. Setting a fence post by hand, it does take effort, it does take a lot of manual labor and some work, but it can easily be done. I'm Dan with SWI. We are Wyoming's Fence and Gate Company. We hope you have a good dang day.